What's going on, guys? I'm back with another story time, and in this story, I'm going to be telling you all about the time that I almost died in a river. So yeah, without further ado, and let's get into the video. So this takes place literally only a few weeks ago, and me, my mom, my cousin, my aunt, my other cousin, and her boyfriend were all going rafting down a river. But really, the only people who are important for this story are me, my mom, and my cousin Kobe. Everything was going great most of the way down the river, except for about 2 parts, so I'm just going to start with the first part. Like most rivers, they have rapids in the river I was going down, and me and my cousin Kobe, being the rowdy children we are, decide to get out of our rafts and go swim through the rapids. Why did we do this? Because we are very stupid people. So yeah, we got to the first rapid of our journey, and we actually walked through that pretty well. It went fine. So we just kept swimming through the stretch of the rest of the river. Oh my god, the liver? So anyway, as we were swimming, there were some really big rapids coming up. So we needed to get back into our rafts and ride down these. But the problem is, we were really far behind. But the good thing for Kobe is he's a way faster swimmer than me. So he shoots all the way back to his raft and makes it. But I, unfortunately, do not. I'm slowly approaching more and more and more towards these rapids, and I'm just trying to swim faster back to my raft, but I can't seem to catch up. Eventually, my raft reaches the rapids before me, and at this point, there's no going back. I immediately tuck my feet up to the chest and roll like a ball through the rapids. I'm bouncing off rocks like a damn ping pong ball. My knees are scraping up against rocks. My pinky toe has been stubbed more times than it's ever been stubbed in his life. I was just getting destroyed by the rocks. I don't know why, but I decided to wear my shirt in the water, and it got scratches from the rocks all over it. Like, when I tell you I was getting beat up, I was bouncing off rocks. I said this before, like a damn ping pong ball. So I finally get out of the rapids, and I think I can catch a break. But no, because there's more coming up, and at this point, I'm too beat up to really do anything or swim fast, so I'm kind of just floating down the river, regretting all of my life decisions leading up to this point. That's when I realized if I don't hurry now, I am going to be destroyed, and there's a chance I can make it back. So I swim and I swim and I swim and I swim, and eventually I catch up to my mom. But these were some really small rafts, so they couldn't fit 2 people without us being squished together. So I just had to hang on to the bottom as I got dragged up against rocks, and eventually my feet got knocked off of the bottom, and I'm barely hanging on, and eventually I let go from just the sheer pain. My mom tries to stop, but she can't, and there's nothing she can really do, so she just continues to float down the river, and I'm getting even more destroyed than I was before. If I thought those last rapids were bad, these were way worse. At one point, I grab onto a rock and I just start hanging onto it while I flail through the water. Honestly, in retrospect, it probably looked kind of funny, but it hurt! And I finally make it out of those rapids, and I grab onto my mom, and I'm just floating down, and eventually I catch up to my raft, and I climb in absolutely defeated. So now I'm just eating a sandwich, and we get really far through the river, and then it just starts pouring rain just to add insult to injury, and it was really windy, and the wind was pushing us the other way of the way we needed to go. It just sucked. I had no strength left in me after those rapids, so I kind of just sat there as everyone went ahead, just regretting everything. Eventually, the rain and wind stops, so I'm able to catch up to them, and we finally get out of there. And as we were walking back to our car, I was carrying everything inside of my raft, and I just drop it all. And I'm so tired at this point. You just can't explain the emotions I was feeling at that point. I just wanted to get this done with, so I dragged everything across the ground, finally made it to the car, and I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm done here. And yeah, then I went home, and I kissed the ground like Katy Perry getting off of that spaceship. And that's basically all for the story. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment so this video gets more traction. If you don't know what to comment, just comment California Girls, and I'm out. Peace.